I want to share with you today the latest, what I've been working on lately. This is the second wardrobe I built. I wanted to do a video this time so I could kind of talk about the dimensions and some of the challenges I've run across. I had purchased a 1x8 by 16 inch board. I had a little bit of scrap left, so I didn't use all that. I also purchased a 1/4 by 24 by 48, and once again I had a little bit of scraps, so I didn't use all of that. I also have knobs, hinges, and one magnetic stop. Overall, it measures 7¼ inches deep by 18 inches wide and 24 inches tall. The top measures 8 and 5/8. What I did was I actually glued two boards together and then cut it down. I had to use the table saw for that, and that's 19¼ inches wide. That way I could have the overhang pretty much unified around the top there. The inside, the hanger opening measures 9 3/8, with this other side 6 3/4. These shelves didn't really measure at any point. I just kind of put them in there and kind of split the difference on those two shelves. The hanger is a 3/8 inch dowel rod. It's 2 1/4 from the top, and it's 3 5/8 from the front. So it measures 3 5/8 from the front. This bottom plate measures 3 inches high by 18 inches. What I did was I drew out a curve of kind of a nice gentle curve on a piece of cardboard stock. Then lay that against my lumber, and then trace that out, and then very carefully cut it out on the bandsaw, along with I used my spindle sander for that. The doors are half lap doors, using the 1/4 inch plywood, and the frame is 1.5 inches pine. They measure 20 1/8 by 9 inches wide each. The original plans called for, the original photos I saw of a wardrobe that was similar to this actually used solid pine doors. I'd actually bought the lumber originally to do that, but because of the lumber I got, it had a lot of knots, and it also had a lot of bows, and couldn't quite get it straight, and just wasn't liking the look. So I went to the half lap doors instead. I kind of like it a little bit better. It adds a little bit better class to it. So I'm very fortunate I went that direction. The back I did recess, just using a piece of plywood, the 1/4 inch plywood. I recessed that in so it would not have much of an overhang without sacrificing the inside of the wardrobe. It's been a fun project. Looking forward to moving on to the next thing. So far, everyone that the other one I built, they like it very much, and hopefully this one finds a good home. You guys have a good night.